everybody, Kartik Subramaniam here. I just left one of these condos, or townhomes really, here in Southern California, and I'm looking at one of these as an investment. And a lot of people call me or will ask me casually, or even in an email, hey Kartik, do you think condos or townhomes are a good investment? Now, condos and townhomes can be a good investment, mainly because they're often cheaper than a single family home. However, you're going to pay for that in the homeowners association dues. So you probably already know this, but every condo or townhome or planned community has a homeowners association that basically provides services for all the common areas. So they'll maintain the pool over there and the green belt and the gates if it's a gated community, and all the residents will have to pay each and every month to basically help to maintain or cover the cost of those common areas. Now, here's 3 things that I think that you should know anytime you buy a condo. So first, if you buy a condo, you're going to want a copy of the CC&Rs. The CC&Rs are the covenants, conditions, and restrictions in a condo complex that basically tell you what you can and cannot do in that condo complex. I'll give you an example. Like in this particular townhome community, I was looking at the CC&Rs before I even looked at the property. I got them from the listing agent, and there's a rule that says that you cannot have a dog over 70 pounds. Now, I'm not looking at one of these townhomes to live in, but imagine you bought a townhome here and you bring your 90-pound St. Bernard home, and all of a sudden one of the security people or a neighbor complains that you have this big horse that you got in your living room. You could potentially be fined, and you'll be pretty pissed if you find out that you can't have your dog in your unit. So the first thing you're going to want are the CC&Rs, the covenants, conditions, and restrictions, what you can and cannot do in that condo complex. For example, there's probably pool rules here that say you can't swim in the pool after, let's say, midnight. Now, that's not the city of LA that cares if you swim in the pool after midnight. That's the internal rules for the homeowners association. So again, the first thing you're going to want are the CC&Rs. The second thing you're going to want if you buy a condo or townhome are the homeowners association meeting minutes. So every one of these condominium homeowner associations, probably every month, are going to have a meeting, and you want to know those meeting minutes. You want to know what they talked about at those meetings. Do you want to know if there's that rapist that's still on the loose in the complex? You want to know if there's cars being broken into or there's problems with the landscaping. That really helps you keep a pulse on the community that you're about to buy into. So again, the first thing we want are the CC&Rs. We want to know those rules. The second thing we want are the meeting minutes. And you're probably going to want 12 months of meeting minutes, just so you have a clear picture about where the direction of the management of the condominium complex is going. The third and final thing you're for sure going to want are 12 months of financial statements. You want to know if that homeowners association is solvent. So now, by the way, if they're not solvent, if they're broke, they'll get solvent, but they'll raise a special assessment, and all the homeowners association members, or all the residents in the condo community, are going to have to pay more each and every month for their homeowners association dues, basically to reestablish liquidity for the condominium complex. So you want to know if that HOA is broke and if they're mismanaging money, because if they aren't good with their money, they're going to end up getting good, but they'll raise everybody's homeowners association dues to regain solvency. So again, if you're considering buying a condo, 3 things you're going to want. Number 1, you're going to want the CC&Rs. Number 2, you're going to want 12 months of meeting minutes. And number 3, of course, you're going to want the financial statements of the homeowners association. So now also people will ask, well, how much are homeowners association dues? Well, in this particular condominium complex, they're about $320 a month. So that's pretty light. To some of the buildings in LA, like on the Wilshire corridor or in downtown, $700, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month for the homeowners association dues. Now, those buildings are pretty sweet. I mean, you'll have, for example, a valet. You'll have a lot of the buildings, if you have groceries in your trunk, you pull up to the valet, they take your groceries out and they put them away for you, and there's maid service and there's earthquake insurance and it covers utilities. So these are all things you're going to want to know and explore before you buy a condo. Hope this helps. If you're considering purchasing a condo, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.